This is an official message from the Ridgewood Unified School District. Please remain calm. This is not a test. Effective immediately. All schools within the Ridgewood District will implement a new early dismissal policy every Friday. This decision is being made in coordination with local law enforcement and emergency response units. Parents are advised to retrieve their children promptly at 12:30 p.m. Buses will operate on a modified schedule. Students are not to be left unattended. Staff will be present to supervise departure. This change follows a pattern of disappearances. One student every Friday. Without fail, it began quietly. 3 months ago, a freshman at Ridgewood High failed to return home. No signs of struggle. No footage on security cameras. His backpack was left in his locker. His last class marked him present. The teacher remembered his face, remembered calling his name, remembered nothing else. The seat he sat in had an impression. Warm. At first, we thought it was a tragedy. A runaway. A kidnapping. But the next Friday, another student vanished. A 6th grader from Westview Elementary. This time, she was last seen walking into the bathroom. A teacher waited outside the door. Heard no flush, no sink, no stall opening. After 8 minutes, she opened the door. The child was gone. There was no window, no vent, nothing but the stall door slowly swinging open, quiet, rhythmic, as if someone were still inside and breathing. We sealed the bathroom. We posted guards. It didn't help. The next Friday, a senior from Eastridge, then a 4th grader, then a kindergartner, always one. Always on Friday. Always unnoticed. Their names fall away from memory. Their lockers clean themselves. Yearbook photos gray and blur. Parents forget they had a child. Entire families dissolve into vacant homes and dusty mailboxes. As if the absence leaks backward through time, staff began noticing changes. Subtle things. In the hours leading up to dismissal, certain hallways would go quiet. Too quiet. No footfalls, no locker slams, no voices. Just that humming, the same low tone beneath the lights. Like a throat clearing. Just behind you, teachers reported something else. In every classroom, just one extra desk. Slightly off. A little too narrow. Legs too thin. No one remembers bringing it in. No one sees anyone sit in it. But by the final period, it's never empty. We tried removing the desk. It returned. We tried locking doors. They opened. We tried denying it. We tried prayer. We tried fire. Last Friday, a student spoke to it. A dare. He turned in his seat and whispered, "Who are you sitting for?" He vanished mid-sentence. No sound, no scream, just gone. The chair beside him was still warm. We've stopped trying to identify the next one. The entity chooses. It knows the rhythm. The bell rings, and it takes. And when it does, the school breathes in, just slightly. The walls flex. The clock skips forward a beat. The air thickens, like it's swallowing. Parents, do not ask your child about the empty desk. Do not let them sit in it, touch it, or acknowledge it. Above all, if your child says they saw someone standing at the end of the hallway, someone too tall, too still, with skin like melted chalk and eyes where the mouth should be, do not follow them when they chase it. Do not listen if it calls your name from their voice. That is not your child. They were already chosen. Stay home on Fridays. Lock the doors. Turn up the volume. Drown out the sound of the bell. Because if you hear it, it's too late.
Is not a test thought. We are aware of recent reports that Elk Grove Middle School has been opening its doors after sunset. While the school's operational hours are strictly between 7:30 a.m. and 3:45 p.m. Surveillance footage confirms that lights inside the building flicker on at exactly 8:13 p.m. each night. There is no maintenance scheduled. There are no staff members on site. And yet, the building unlocks itself. At first, it was written off as a mechanical error. But last Tuesday, Officer Halperin was dispatched to investigate the nighttime activity. He entered through the front doors at 8:16 p.m. His body cam showed him walking through empty, silent halls. At 8:19 p.m., the footage distorted briefly, just a static smear across the lens. When it returned, the school was different. The lockers were sealed shut with melted plastic. The windows were dark, not with night, but with something pressed against the glass. Something breathing. At 8:24 p.m., Officer Halperin radioed in a whisper, "The students are still here." There are no night classes. We reviewed the footage frame by frame. For 11 seconds, the camera captures motion. Children, uniformed, walking single file through the science wing. Their skin was pale gray, their eyes entirely black, their mouths open not in fear or pain, but in an unchanging O, like they were caught mid-scream and never finished. One of them looks at the camera, Officer Halpern starts sobbing Dodd at 8:26 p.m. His radio cut off. He never exited the building. We attempted retrieval the following morning. The school was spotless. Every surface gleaming. No sign of the officer. But in room 2B, chalk was scrawled across the board. It's our turn now. No one had access. No one signed in. We urge all residents. Do not approach the school after 8 p.m. If you see lights on, look away. If you hear children laughing, inside, cover your ears. And if the building opens its doors to you, do not step inside. The school knows you. It remembers your name. And it does not close until someone stays behind.